Hello everyone and welcome to Hooked on Carnival, or Help Me I'm Confused. You, not me. Each episode we hope to answer some of your questions to help improve your Carnival glass collecting experience. This week we've enlisted an anthropologist, and that's an ologist of anthrops, a DNA specialist from the CSI Las Vegas program, and a family tree designer to help answer your questions and improve your Carnival glass collecting experience. So with no further ado, let's get started. Natasha, first question. And this is going back to some previous questions and some previous episodes. These are about auctioneer terms, part 4. We're responding to Julie's questions that she had about auctioneer's terms, and it's about common terms that we don't all recognize. And we'll talk about some makers related abbreviations today. So we'll pick up where we left off on Julie's question. Okay, let's see if you can continue on with your answers to your questions here. IG, okay, in case of imperial, auctioneer terms again, remember. And they may be a little bit different from auctioneer to auctioneer, but these are the general terms they might use. IG, LIG, ALIG would refer to contemporary imperial glass, okay? All stands for Imperial Glass Company, and are all contemporary markings on the glass itself. And usually IMP would mean Old Imperial. If you see the IMP, which is different than these threes, it would be Old Imperial glass. For example, here's an old piece of Imperial glass. And on an auctioneer's brochure, you might see IMP. This is a shell and sand bowl. Okay, so on an auctioneer's brochure, he would abbreviate that IMP because it's old. If it was new, you might see one of these three. Okay, let's take a look at Millersburg. Millersburg Glass Company, of course, in business for about 18 months from 1909 to 1911. It has a strong following. Okay, if you see Millersburg piece, it normally would be abbreviated M''BURG. Okay, here's a Rosalind large compote. This is a Millersburg piece of glass, and on the auctioneer's brochure you would probably see M''BURG to denote it was Millersburg. Okay, let's take a look at Northwood. N''S, N-Wood, or N would all stand for the Northwood Glass Company, in business from 1909 to 1925. Okay, here's a Northwood piece. A 3 fruits stippled plate. You might remember stipple from a previous episode was those little sandy type bumps in between the figures on here and between the pictures. Okay, so this would be Northwood. You would see it abbreviated as N''S, N-Wood, or possibly just plain old N. Okay. West would be an abbreviation for Westmoreland. Okay, Westmoreland Glass Company did a limited amount of Carnival glass. The older glass was not marked, but some of the newer glass will be marked with a W. Okay, but you may see it on a auctioneer's brochure as WEST, standing for Westmoreland. Here's a Westmoreland piece, Wild Rose Syrup. Okay, an old piece made by Westmoreland, abbreviated on a auctioneer's brochure as WEST. And last we have a Fenton piece. And normally an auctioneer would just put down Fenton, F-E-N-T-O-N, okay? This is a coin dot bowl made by Fenton, okay? And Fenton Art Glass Company, 1906 to 2014, made Carnival glass longer than any other company. The old Fenton is not marked, but almost all the newer Fenton has been marked, okay? New Fenton, you would see the word Fenton along the bottom there. Okay? So Fenton would be used on an auctioneer's brochure if it's a Fenton piece. Okay. And there you have it. Hopefully we've been able to answer your questions and help your Carnival glass collecting experience. Tasha, do we have any comments from reviewers this week? Oh, we got a comment. Good job. Boris, this is kind of about you here. It says, maybe Boris would like a spittoon for Christmas. You think so? You think so? You'd like a spittoon? I've seen a lot of them for sale on the internet, signed Santa Claus, C-L-A-W-S. Santa Claus. Good comment there. Okay. Okay, are there any more, Tasha? What's this? What? Okay. I see. You ordered a DNA kit. Okay, a lot of people are doing that these days. You ordered a DNA kit to test yourself from wheredidicomefrom.com. I don't think I remember hearing about that. Wheredidicomefrom.com. And you want to find out where your roots lie. Well, okay. No, you don't have any roots. Okay. I thought you came from Russia. Okay. You did, but you want to make sure. Okay. But maybe you were a queen or a prince. I see. You want to see if there's anybody of notoriety in your family tree. Okay. Let's see your family tree. Oh, you got something here. Okay. Maybe you're a queen or princess. Okay. Let's take a look at this. This is a family tree. You're down here, Tasha, short for Natasha. Svetlana's your sister, the nudist, okay? You had a dad and a mom, I hope, and they had grandmoms and granddads and someone from over here, and they had great-grandparents and great-grandmom and great-granddad, okay? And Boris is your cousin. He's like a second or third or something cousin over here, okay? And that may be why he doesn't quite look like you. Okay, and he had a dad and mom, I think, I hope. And they had a grandmom and granddad, and he had a grandmother and then great-grandma. Okay, I see. Okay, so we want to find out a little bit more about your background, your roots, okay? Well, I guess you've got to spit in this, okay? And you spit in this, and then we'll send it off. Okay, make sure the cap is closed. Okay, good. Okay, we'll put it in here. Okay. You want it too? You want it? Your family, Boris? That's a Christmas tree now. That's not a family tree. Okay, but that's not the family tree they talk about. What do you mean? Your family has used it for years behind the house? Oh, yuck! Oh no, that's the Christmas tree. It's not a family tree. But I guess you want to do it too. Okay, well. Okay, that ought to be interesting. I can imagine. Okay, spit in your vial. Oh! 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 Wash your hands. Okay, well. Oh! 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 Related to you? Oh! God. Oh! Okay, let's send those off. Make sure it's closed tight, and then we'll see what comes out. And who knows what it may show. Okay, so keep those letters and comments coming in. You can send them to me at drglass@hookedoncarnival.com. You can see it along the bottom of your screen. Also, please run right out and join your local Carnival Glass Club. They're the best place to get hooked on Carnival. For those of you who live in or near Southern California, think about joining the Southern California Carnival Glass Club and get earthquake insurance. There's a great club, and membership is no more than a used umbrella from a good thrift shop. But it never rains in Southern California. Again, you can see their website along the bottom of your screen. So that's our show for the day. Wave goodbye to the viewers. Let's see what happens.